Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, Crafting in a Small Space. I am Miranda and this is Small Space Van, and we're in the halfway mark between Newport and Beverly Beach. We're up on this cliff that's like this pull off rest stop thingy, and we're backed up. Look at this, watch this, hold on a second. Look at that. He just went down there to go fishing. The way to get down is extremely steep and ridiculous. I don't know how he's going to get back up, but yeah, this is where I sit. 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this in one shot because anytime I make a video where there is multiple pieces, I end up just shoving it into my reel. Damn it. Okay, everybody feels the need to stand right outside my doors and clean their shoes off from the sand, so I had to pause for a second. So we're here. We've been here for like a week at the campsite, and then we've just been moseying around looking at different things. We went to the Oregon Coast Aquarium the other day, and that was fun. We saw a lot of cool like fish and sharks and stuff, but I haven't been on here in a million years because nothing has gone right. And you can see my hair is different. I'm working on the thing that I hate the most. I actually hate this freaking pattern and this stitch so much. And it is like, I've just resumed working on it yesterday, but this is pretty much, I was here yesterday and then this is what was previously there, and it's this wide. It's not extremely wide. It's going to be a twin size-ish. It's for my mom, and I haven't worked on it in a bazillion years because I absolutely hate blankets made solely of single crochets. So yeah, and I didn't bring anything to work on, and we've been here forever. And then we're going to go home tomorrow and get the cat and then come back because we're on our little vacation-y time. And the reason why we're on vacation-y time is because the place I was working discriminated against me and believed the little tiny Asian lady that I was busy bullying her instead of them believing that she was hitting and bullying me. They said not to make waves because she was the company's favorite, and they ended up believing her that I cornered her in a bathroom, even though she cornered me in a bathroom. And she was afraid for her life, even though I kept telling my boss for months, that she was repeatedly slapping me while she was talking and like whacking my arms, and I have no need to be touched by coworkers. So they fired me, and then they lied and said that it was because I was stealing company time and not working when I said I was, which is bullshit. So I haven't worked since November 5th. So now I do, I sell stuff on Facebook Marketplace and have stashed money and stuff like that I already had. So we've just been on vacation after vacation. We went to Vegas. Oh, there's a cute doggy outside. We went to Vegas a couple weeks ago, and we were there for a week and saw some great stuff. The Excalibur show is amazing. My God, 1 second. We went to Vegas and it was super, super fun. We stayed in the Golden Nugget first, which was amazing because we were on Fremont Street, and we went to that place where you weigh yourself, and if you weigh 350 pounds, you eat for free, and he was convinced I would be able to do it. And I'm nowhere near 350 pounds, even though I look quite like I might be. I am over 300, but I'm not near 350. And we didn't eat there because the prices were ridiculous for some of that stuff, and it's just burgers. It's not like, but I did get this really cool, I was looking for like a really big sundae, and they didn't have anything. Like, there was all these advertisements for places you could go where there was like really, really, really good food that is like ice cream sundaes, and I couldn't find one single one. But they do have a flight of ice cream scoops at this one place, and I got 9 different scoops of ice cream with little stuff on them, and you get to pick what ice cream you want, and it wasn't cheap, but I was just at my wit's end with how many days I tried to get ice cream when we were there. We went to the Excalibur show, the Tournament of Kings, and that was so good. So good. We got to sit in the Norway side and cheer for our people, and the food was good. It was fine. And it was like a really fun experience. It was really fun. We got the souvenirs I was going there for was, I always get a shirt or a hoodie everywhere I go. And I got a Excalibur t-shirt from the Tournament of Kings. So it has like a wizard and stuff on it. And I got a, the cup with the sword. We don't drink, but they have these daiquiris and like these slushy mixes you could put alcohol into. And I got the Excalibur sword, but I also got a leg with a knee-high tight on fishnets on, and she's got like a red high heel, I think, or black high heel, and she's standing on a red pedestal, and it's a clear drink cup, and it's like a yard long. And so I got it, and it wasn't expensive because I didn't put alcohol in it. It was like $20. During the Christmas, I'm going to get a lampshade, and I'm going to put a lampshade on it, and I'm going to put Christmas lights in her. And currently she's holding the money that we're making, because we're just selling as much stuff as we can to make gas money up to go back to Vegas, because we rented a car before and we didn't want to rent a car. We want to take the van and just kind of mosey as we go. And so, because last time it was only like $500 per person, the whole trip with gas and all that, like the rental car and stuff like that. Gas was separate, but like it wasn't that expensive to do all the stuff we did. We went, oh gosh, the Golden Nugget has the pool where you can swim, and there are sharks in the aquarium in the center of the pool, and I can't be in the sun that long, and the pool has a full shaded 24-hour shaded side. And so I was in the shaded side, pressed up against the glass, and the sharks do this circle, and then they'll swim towards you to go against the glass and swim the circle. So I just was standing there, they were just coming at me, and there were 3 gray something sharks, but they're big and they got some teeth. They're like 10 feet long or whatever, and they got some teeth, and it's like the whole time I could just hear the Jaws music playing inside my head as they were coming at me, and they're so beautiful. And there was like big fish and stingrays, and it's a beautiful place to be. So when we go there next time, I just want to stay at the Golden Nugget more than we do anywhere else. And then we're gonna do the Luxor deal, where you stay 2 nights. It's like $160 something per person. It's like $330 for 2 nights. You get breakfast, lunch, and dinner both times, and you get to go into different pools from the different hotels without having to pay extra. You get to go see 2 attractions per person, and each person gets to go on the roller coaster. And he won't go on the roller coaster, but I will. But we did go before, when we went last time, and I rode that VR ride where you get in that machine that flips you upside down, and I had the hugest bruises because their padding was just a big giant their padding is just a big giant bruise. Like, this whole spot was just disgusting. It pressed my bra into me, which made a weird shaped bruise. And it was like, the whole time I was upside down going back and forth, I thought my collarbones were going to break. So if you weigh over 250 pounds, don't go on the like simulator ride where they strap you down, because it's a bar with a piece of like barely padded leather sewed on over it. And most of the ride is just throwing you. It didn't even feel like I was on a roller coaster, and it was supposed to simulate a really wild roller coaster. But that's not what a roller coaster feels like. It just literally felt like it was dumping me upside down, and all of my body weight was resting on my collarbones, and it hurt so bad the whole time. But we put maybe like a collective like $15 into the machines to play a few like roulette things or whatever over the course of the whole week. We weren't there to gamble. We were just there to like enjoy the sun and the sounds and the pool and all the stuff. We had a really good time, to the point where we were trying to go back recently, but we were trying to calculate gas being better in a rental car, or obviously the van is gonna drink the gas, and the prices have just shot up, and I don't want to go right now for that reason. But yeah, so we were doing that, and now he'd rather go on a cruise, so I'm trying to plan a cruise. We're gonna go on like a Mexican cruise, possibly, if that happens. We're gonna take a train down to San Diego and then walk to the where the boat's docked. It says it's a 10-minute walk from there because the people were planning it, so they were saying that it took that long. We're worried about it being a Vegas 10 minutes because Vegas, you can't walk 10 minutes to anything. But we went to the Luxor while we were there, and the peak of the Luxor turned that light on, and the bats, I have so many videos of the bats just like catching all the bugs and all the big giant moths flying in that light. Before we went, I was getting really tired of my mohawk sides growing out and being all stupid, and I didn't really want to keep doing that same haircut, and so I had the girl, and this is grown out. You can see how I dyed my hair the day after my haircut, or the day after, the day before. It was the day after I got my haircut. So that's how grow out it is. It's been like 3 or 4 weeks, but it's supposed to be pointed in the front because that's what my favorite bangs hairstyle is. It's supposed to be V bang in the front, and then there were little short pixie drop sides, and there was nothing over my ears. I hate things touching my ears. And then my mohawk is growing out in the back. We didn't cut that, but the sides are almost to where you can put it in a ponytail. But I don't really care. The whole back is, from here back is going to be long, and from here forward is going to be short, because everything we do, my hair's blowing in the wind, and so it's like I don't want to wear a clip anymore. I'm tired of wearing a clip all the time. And I used to have V-bangs and just really long pieces here, and the whole rest of my head was kind of shaved. But I really like this. I don't like how long this piece is, and the lady that cut it left some weird bits like over in this area. Like if I go like this, there's long pieces just by themselves in the front. So I try to just give it a little zhuzh to the center, and then pull the center apart, and then pull these little bits down. And every time I put my glasses on, it like ruins the sides. But my hair's cute. I want the whole thing to look like this, where it's just draping down the side. But this is my ponytail right now. This is the thickness of my ponytail, which is not much different than when I have a full head of hair in a ponytail. For some reason, my hair is looking so thick the way that it is. I don't have thick hair. I didn't think I had thick hair, but now this whole thing is just such a big, like, it feels so much fuller. Maybe it's because I've shaved my head so many times. My hair was like, hey, let's just not and say we did, okay? So yeah, I just draw these pieces up on the side, and I love my hair now. But my hair was purple. My hair was like this color, and then, you know, Vegas pools, and I knew it was going to do it. I just didn't want the gray and the other stuff that was going on with my hair to just be all my hair was. So yeah, but now I've made, since I stopped working, I have made, for I think it was like November to like February, I was knitting a hat every day, or doing something like that every day. And I got really tired of it. So lately I've been watching, on YouTube, I've been watching Chinese romance dramas, those little 2-hour ones, because I need something better to think about. And then, because working for yourself is a lot easier than working for somebody. Yeah, the money doesn't come in the way that it did, but I'm still, my bills are still being paid because I'm still making money. But yeah, not buying any yarn or anything like that. I've got like so much. I did recently buy a steamer, like the steamer that has the 2-liter bucket in it. Don't get that stupid handheld one. Get the one that has the hose that's like $50. And I've steamed the cars that we sell. I've steamed like all sorts of, I steamed my whole kitchen floor, creases and stuff in the 5th wheel, and it is flawless now. All my cupboards at the bottom. I was sitting on my butt on the floor steaming things because there's sticky stuff all over the place, and I have this really nice squishy pad, and it's just gotten splattered with his coffee and all his stuff and his like everything. So I like steamed it all off. Then I'm gonna steam the bathroom, the outside of our shower, because we walk up and down the stairs right there and there's stuff in the creases, and then I'm going to steam the shower. Oh my God. And it's really good at killing mold too. And so if we get a car that has like mold, I'm going to steam the living crap out of it and kill all that mold and refresh it. And I made these car seats the other day smell so much more freshened. It just like the car just been closed for some time that we had, and I steamed it, and it's like, holy crap, you can't smell it anymore. So nice. And then he went and sprayed half a bottle of like air freshener in there to like help it, because the seats were all like steamed and kind of dampish or whatever, and now it smells like it smells like a doll, like a strawberry shortcake doll in this car. But yeah, now we're at the beach, and when we get home, I'm gonna have to do all the work and plan like a cruise. He wants to go on a 7-day cruise, but he just is so excited about going on it. He's like, maybe we should go for 14 days. I'm like, I'm not leaving the cat for 14 days. But yeah, anybody else do this wheat stitch freaking thing? I am so stupid. I'm so dumb. I don't like single crochet stuff. It's just a mass amount of single crochets. So I did the pattern where the wheat stitch is in the center, and then on either side there is a back loop rib before you change colors, and it's on both sides like that. There's a rib of each on both sides. Why didn't I think about, let's get this picture because I just now thought about it because I forget sometimes. Why didn't I think about switching it to double crochets? Like, why didn't I think about that? What is wrong with me? Double crochets all the way, double crochets. If you do this pattern, do not ruin your stupid ambition and like single crochets between each freaking wheat stitches, like groupings. It's just so much. It's taking forever. We've been out here for days and I haven't picked it up because I'm just like, ugh. But my mom asked about it the other day. She's like, or a week ago or whatever, she's like, have you been working on my blanket? I'm like, is it done? And I'm like, oh, no, I hate this blanket. And I don't like having unfinished projects. I'm not one of those people that you can just go into their stash and find like 40 projects. I've got maybe 5, and the only reason why they stopped was either they stopped supplying the color or the type and shape of yarn I was using, or I didn't like it and somebody was trying to talk me into continuing it, or you know, the person I was going to give it to didn't deserve it anymore and I just stopped making it. So I need to unravel it. Which is, there's 2 items in there that I was making for somebody else, like nobody that I know now. That's how long ago it was, and it's just sitting in a bag half crocheted, and I think I probably should just rip it out because you don't want to have old memories stuck to something that you're making that are not good. But yeah, so I'm doing this and I'm like, I just started making the second half of the wheat stitch here, but yesterday I started, I swear I did, I don't know if I did, I think I actually started here and did this, and then this morning has been the color change. But it takes a while to do it, and each repeat that I am making happen is 8 rows, because you've got these 2, and then you have to make enough to make at least 1 rib on one side and 1 rib on the other side of each color on both ends. And so conservatively, if I was to say how much I could get done in a day if I did my usual crazy amount of crocheting, I could probably do like 2 or 3 bands of 2 or 3 color groupings. I don't know. He gets annoyed that I put so much work into some of these blankets that I'm just like wasting my own time and not doing anything else. Oh, I can't get close, but I did that thing in Vegas where you have them scan your exact eyeball. Look at my eyeball. That's my actual eyeball. And then they put it on a necklace for you. And mine, I think it's this eye. And then you pay You can either get it made into, van door, just wind opened by itself. You can either get it made into a pendant, a keychain, a photograph, and you can have your eye half blended with your person's eye, or 3 or 4, and it's like a triquetra kind of thing where they kind of link over each other, and it's not the shape of an eye anymore, it's the shape of partial eyes everywhere. You can get photos done. The photos for some reason are more expensive, and then they put like a galaxy behind it and all sorts of stuff. I don't know what color I want my hair. I'm gonna put my purple shampoo in it and wash it with purple shampoo. And this was like, the copper color that my hair is now is from all of my not wanting to clip my hair and being in the pool, because it's the dye is changed from here down, and then different levels of wetness change the color, because the front's all still pink, but everything else from here back is like orange. I'm definitely gonna purple it again. I want to do it like a dark purple, but all the stuff I do washes out because we always end up going somewhere right after I do my hair, which I knew was gonna happen. But this was worth it. This was $53, and I needed a new necklace anyway. But he has really killer eyes. Like, his eye color is really strange and fun. So I wanted him to do one, but he doesn't like spending money on that kind of thing, so he didn't do it. But it was really fun in Vegas, and I would like to go back. I thought I would hate it because I thought I would be hot the whole time, but we were always in a casino walking through to get to something else, or in the room or in the pool. Most of the time we were really just in the pool, and then like going around and looking at stuff. We saw the real bodies, where they show the plastinization of the bodies, and it teaches you the entire inner workings of the whole body as it. And there was another casino 4 or 5 casinos down that had the other one of it. There's more than one exhibit of real bodies, or it's just called, some of them are just called bodies, some of them are called real bodies. And it was, we saw the one, we didn't see both. When we go back, we'll probably see the other one. Because I want to see the horse. There's a horse and rider rearing up as one of the exhibits. I don't know if that's the one that's in like Germany or whatever, but then there's traveling shows that they put them in places like OMSI, where I worked, where each month or a few months they have like a different complete thing, and they move it to a different. But yeah, right now my solar panels are charging. My hair, oh my god, there's this stuff that I've been using in my hair as conditioner, and it's this red pot off Amazon, and it has like 63,000 reviews. Hold on. Okay, I'm current eventing the shit out of you guys. I'm sorry. This stuff, please get this stuff. This is insane. There's so many reviews on this stuff, like 63,000 reviews, and it is a leave-in conditioner. It's like an oil mask, argan oil mask hair thing, and look how much I've used. Do you remember back in the day, if you're a girl, not even if you're a girl, if you're a person who has had dolls, this smells like a sweet, florally, slight hint, and kind of like I don't even know, an 80s kind of smell, but like, remember the dolls, the Sweetie dolls or whatever they were called? They had the most amazing, gentle, happy aroma smell. That is what this stuff smells like. It smells so good. And you take like a little blob of it and you put it in your hair and you mix it in. You put just a tiny bit of water in it just to make it go all the way through to the ends and everything. And then you just do all your other stuff in the shower. And then you rinse it off at the end. My hair is like doll hair now. Like, it looks like I have extensions. There's no flyaways like it used to be. Remember when I used to make videos and I'd be like turning to the side and my hair would be just like a puff ball back here? Now it looks every single day like I flat ironed my hair, and I don't do effort. I don't make effort. I do this. I get out of the shower and I go and I just go like this, and I just grab and squeeze to the center. That is my effort, and I just kind of go like, there you go, that's it. This stuff, my god. I need one for the van. and I need one for the house. But this stuff smells amazing. Yeah. And I've been using like Bath and Body Works stuff for my shampoo. This is one of my favorites. The Platinum smells amazing. I feel like I'm in some sort of luxury commercial when I smell the smell. But yeah, this is my travel bag from Bath and Body Works. Goes in the shower and all the water will leak out the braid. But yeah, so that you need that stuff for your hair, as I don't have, my hair is not a behavior, but look at this little straight edge looking, like the little, it looks like I flat ironed my hair, and it's just, you leave just a touch of it in when you rinse it out, and then it just dries perfectly happy. It like makes your hair anti-frizz, and that's one of the reasons why I haven't ever had long hair, except when I was younger, is my hair just goes, and I'm not talking like frizzy, I'm talking those weird flyaways that look like you're part jellyfish. But yeah, so that's all the stuff that's been going on. Once I finish this horrible blanket, I hate this blanket, I hate it. I feel he keeps trying to talk me into just switching to double crochets on the outside, but that would make my pattern get way wider on one end, and maybe it would be good in abstract, but I can't have it be not perfect, you know? Like there's a mess up in there, and I always take my work out, and I took it out, but I had to go way far back to take it out. Everybody walks so close to my solar panels, like against them, like pretty much if their hoodie wiggled in the slightest bit, they'd flip it over. And now they're gonna try to figure out how to get down the cliff. Anyway, yeah, so see, anything else? I want a new pet, and I keep trying to talk him into a new pet. But yeah, anybody making the wheat? And I'm sure that there's plenty of people out there that really love the single crochet blankets, but I forget that I'm even making anything, because it's just like, and then I'll look down and I'll be like, oh, I feel like I've been doing this for hours, but I've only gone 4 rows. And 4 rows across the twin size blanket is not a joke. But still. People just lately, like people walking on my stuff or near my stuff, and they like don't care that they're about to knock it down, is like, well, if you've been this far, I'm so sorry that I rambled. I haven't made a video in a long time, because every time I make a video I start a few thousand times because I think it's not perfect, or I'll make a few sections and then I'll section those sections together, and then I don't want to, and then the thing takes forever to load, and then I forget I did it, and then I feel like it's irrelevant at that point. So I'm just gonna post this right now. But yeah, hi, tell me what you guys are making and stuff, and I'm doing perfectly fine. She just almost knocked it down. What the fuck? It's the same lady. There's a whole field, and she's walking against my shit, wearing a giant ugly poncho, like fat quilt freaking coat, swinging in the wind right past my stuff. Like she was walking in front of the end of my van instead of the whole field right there, like that. There's a whole bunch of field. Another dude just did it. Like, that's not a pathway. People are nuts. I look super nice, so people want to walk on my crap. I don't remember what I was saying. But yeah, hi. I forgot to see if you've caught a fish yet. Bye.